Hi friend, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to talk with you about circumventing systems and what it means if your ad gets rejected with the reason of circumventing systems and how you can fix it. So circumventing systems is one of Facebook's ad policies, and if your ad gets rejected and you check in the account quality why it got rejected, usually you get the information why it got rejected, and if it tells you circumventing systems, then you did 1 out of 3 things wrong. So the very first thing that can happen so that your ad gets rejected for circumventing systems is when you use a lot of emojis and other symbols in your ad copy that Facebook would interpret as you trying to write your copy in a way that is not compliant, and you try to still get your ad approved by describing certain things with emojis instead of saying them explicitly. So let me give you an example. Let's say it's adult content and you would use the peach emoji or the eggplant emoji to describe certain body parts. Then this could be interpreted as circumventing systems. The same goes with emojis that are money related. So every time, it's a bit tricky to talk in Facebook ads about making money and money claims. So if the system will get the feeling that you use an inappropriate amount of emojis or you use a combination of emojis that is suspicious, your ad can get rejected because of this reason. So what you want to do here to fix this is go back into your copy, reduce the emotions, check your copy, be sure to be compliant to only say things that you're allowed to say. Don't make claims, don't make promises. When you call out your audience, do it in a way that it's compliant with personal attributes. And then you should be good to go and resubmit your ad for another request to approve it, and usually it will get approved. So this is the first case. What happens even more often than your ad copy not being compliant or interpreted as you trying to circumvent their approval systems is that the link in your ad copy or in your ad itself is broken or gets redirected. So this is something that happens fairly often with page builders like ClickFunnels or funnel builders like ClickFunnels, because those usually redirect to a dynamic URL. And Facebook doesn't like this act of redirection. The same goes if you use a link shortener tool like Bitly. So I recommend that whenever you can, try to put the full URL in. So for example, if you use ClickFunnels and you know that you have a pretty URL and then it will redirect to an ugly URL that has just some numbers at the end, then use the URL with the ugly numbers in the ad copy. I've tested this. I'm using it myself this way because I don't know another way around, and it doesn't harm the click-through rate as much as you would think. So, but you are compliant, so I would use that. And also, I don't use link shorteners anymore because it takes on an average a second to redirect people through the link shortener. And what happens is that you first off lose a lot more people because you might not think it makes a difference, but this 1 second of loading time can actually have a huge impact on your conversion rate and people that click from your ad and actually land on the landing page. So I don't use link shortener anymore. And this also solves the problem of not being flagged and restricted for circumventing systems. So those are really the 2 main things. The third thing, and I honestly have never seen this happen. I've seen this specific ad rejection reason a lot, but I've never actually seen it happen when someone really started a second advertising account. So in my personal experience, Facebook does not connect advertisement accounts in that sense so much. So I've seen people open up a new business manager, immediately being restricted, but just up until the point where they confirmed their identity and verified their business. But usually it doesn't go through all the way to the ad. And it also does not quite make sense because when you open up a second account, you usually get flagged when you use the same, name, email address, or credit card detail. Although with the credit card details, we saw that happen a lot in the past. Like as soon as you enter your payment method and it's a credit card that's connected with the old account, it immediately gets shut down. But this kind of got a little bit less restrictive over this year. So I actually have clients where we use the same credit card on an old restricted, not recoverable business manager and a new business manager. So doesn't really make sense that it happens on the level where you release the ad, and I've personally never seen it in practice. So this is why I would investigate the first two. So the easiest thing is to check the link and see if it redirects or if it's broken, so people cannot access the destination page, and then look at your copy. Do you use a lot of emojis, and can it be interpreted as a way that you try to circumvent Facebook's systems, proving systems. All right, so that's it for now. I hope this was helpful. If you have a question, please drop a comment below. And other than that, see you in the next video. Bye.